Good morning, we're here at Cannafornia Farms. Today is Tuesday, September 8th. It's my nephew's birthday. Just called him, said happy birthday. So today we've got a busy day. We've got some buyers coming by today for product. They're putting deposits down. We've got the runts being trimmed. We've got this dry room full, that dry room full, the downstairs dry room full, cloning going on. We've got transplants and de-leafing. So we got a full day here. Let's get it started. Let's get it going. Got to tackle everything one at a time.
C-E-C, right? And I put an E because technically that's my full name, but no one knows that. So then you just kind of fill in the blanks. Escobar Carranza, that's my full name. And I just added an E at the end. And there's where CC came alive. That's why people call me CC. And when I tell them that, technically I'm telling them my full name. I'm not lying, but they don't know that, you know?
Hi, I'm Itzal Hernandez. I'm 26 years old. I'm the inventory manager, and I've been with Cannafornia for a little bit over a year. I've been through different departments, and it's always, good to learn stuff that, you grow a passion towards. Okay, so usually I just take in either broker products or, the company's products, whatever ends up being the final. Any packaged goods or whatever products I do receive, I will send them to the packaging department. They will create products, and then I will receive those finished products in order to, give out to retails or to other distributions. Okay, so after the product is harvested, we hang it up in the dry room, and we have to just monitor the temperature and the humidity, and that plays a really important role in the flour because the whole entire drying process helps achieve and the potency that we really want to have in the flour. If you don't dry it correctly, you could really mess that up. And then after all that is done, like a little bit within a week or a little bit over a week, the curing process is always very important because that's where it actually finishes off, and then we have the final product. We have to really play with the AC. We have to play with the dehumidifiers and the exhaust. The flour is more like a sponge. You put it in a moist environment, it's going to stay moist. You put it in, somewhat of a dry environment where you do suck out the moisture, it's going to dry out. So we don't want it to be too dry because the flour could just break off. It could just fall apart and crumble, and then the smoke could be a little bit more harsh. It won't be as smooth, as flavorful as something that is well cured should be. And also the curing process prevents any mold from happening. There's different types of mold. So there could be powder mold, and I'm pretty sure that comes from the actual root of the flour. And then there's the other mold. To me, it looks just like cotton. You get the black cotton, you get white cotton, and that usually happens when there's a lot of moisture and not enough air circulation going through the plant.
If you could have any superhero power, what would you have and why?
Superhero power? Never getting tired, just so you could get twice as much done.
September 8th here at Cannafornia. Today's goals, we're working on more clones and more clones. Always clones. Working on our automation system for the watering, getting some of the shade cloth put in after that heat wave we just had. So nice long day today. There's a few things we can add to our watering that adds protection for the plants against the heat. Mainly silica is just making sure they get shade and water once it hits over 100 in the greenhouse. A lot of water and going home at 1:30. Getting it all done. Yeah, we get here early in the morning, get it all done then. I like playing video games on my off time. It relaxes me, detaches me from, the day-to-day. And I've just been building out my own personal cockpit out of a recliner and a lot of other panels and stuff. And so like flying around. Just fun, relaxing. That is actually Star Wars. So it's the Mandalorian, it's the mythosaur skull. So I don't know, I just started doing it when I was young, and it's on everything. It's on my wallet, my belt buckle, my truck, my hat. I actually have these made for me. So I don't know why, it just became a thing and I stuck with it. I buy comic books every Wednesday on release day. It's all about Deadpool and Spider-Man.
Today was a tough day for Jack's boss. They met Fiera, and Fiera took a bite.
Oh no! What happened?
She's a security dog. She was doing her job. She didn't know this random white boy that walks up to her. It's really Daniela's fault. Daniela tried to introduce them. That's not how it works.
And when I got back to the farm, I was introduced to the guard dog, whose name I forget. What's the dog's name?
Fiera.
Fiera. And Fiera wasn't so stoked to meet me and bit me on what what could have been my left nut, but luckily it was just my ball sack. And now my balls are bleeding, and I guess I'm on my way to urgent care on my first day. That was my first day at Cannafornia.
So it started out strong.
For some reason, I'm still really stoked to be here. This is something about the people and the beautiful stuff that's coming out of these greenhouses.
Are you going to come back?
I think I'm going to come back, yeah. I don't know if I'll be back today. I want to come back today. We'll see what the doctor says.
So Fiera got acquainted with Jack's balls, but he took it really well, and he said something very wise. He said, you know, if I'm going to laugh about it later, I might as well laugh about it now. Very wise words for a man that just got bit in the nuts. So that's what happened today at Cannafornia.